can hear me loud and clear. Big shout out to everybody in the building rocking with us as we get this 49ers and Giants game underway in just a moment here in the NCL Week 18. Very important game, as you probably saw, as this is going to be a matchup, to say the least, that is going to be pretty exciting. Pretty excited. And pretty, look, this is an important game for these guys for one simple reason and one simple reason only. Bottom line is the winner of this game takes the number one spot in the NFC. I believe the Titans have already locked in the spot for the AFC. So now the NFC comes down to this final game of the year for both of these guys. So our Patser Jr. about to get ready to go at it. They are locked up, ready to go for the game. I'm going to let these guys know to go ahead and start the game up. They can get this train rolling. This is going to be the final game of the evening here on Snypz TV Game. And let me say, first and foremost, before we continue with this game, let me give a shout out to everybody that came through today and tuned in we had about a 4.5 hour stream that had the Madden Underground kickoff tournament for college football 26. So shout out to all you guys that came through, showed love for that. Greatly appreciate you guys coming through doing that, man. That meant a lot to us. No question about it. That meant a lot to us, guys. And I'm happy that you guys were a part of it. Now, let's get a part of a game like this right here. This should be fun, okay? This game right here should definitely be fun, all right? I hope you guys are ready for it. I am as well, too. I'm ready to get this thing going again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Final game of the evening here on Snypz TV Gaming. And we got a rainy day here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as kickoff is underway. And the Niners are going to start off with the football. 1st and 10 coming up. This is our first game that we have done since we got back from vacay last week here for the NCL League. So 1st and 10 here is Baker Mayfield. If everything starts, he will hand it off, and look at anything, he'll lose a yard on the play that'll bring it down to a 2nd down. But Baker Mayfield, regular season so far, 3,712 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, and only 13 picks on the year. Very good season for Baker Mayfield as we get a 2nd down coming up and 11. And a timeout looks like is already called by the Giants. And like what they saw coming out on the defensive side. Big play there, and he'll get the 1st down on the play. So 1st down and 10. De'Ami Brown gets a 13-yard catch. And straight up the middle, another solid run. Gets 3 there for Harris. So I bring it down to a 2nd down. Second down is 7. Back to the pass. We'll get the completion and knock down. It'll bring it down to a 3rd and 4 coming up. A lot of things to talk about as we get ready to hit the playoffs. Big shout out to Frozen Spawn in the building. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping by again for us here today, man. Again, thank you for coming through earlier for the Madden Underground tournament. Appreciate you stopping by there and rocking with us for a little bit of time. So 4th down and 4 is he'll have to punt it out. Junior will get the ball for the first time. So right now, so far, Junior, he's trying to lock in this top spot. Comes out here with Anthony Richardson, his regular season, 3,930 yards, 36 tutties, 11 interceptions for AR5. 1st and 10 coming up here as the Giants get things started deep in their territory. And it'll be a 1-yard gain on the play to bring it out to a 2nd down and 9. Giants had a very impressive season this year, 14-2. Trying to finish the thing off here, but this Niners defense is showing off otherwise. Fourth best defense in the league, and they're the top defense as far as the passing game is concerned. This Giants team can pass, as you can very well see, as Malik Neighbors will get a catch there, and he'll get a new set of downs. 1st and 10 as Malik Neighbors gets his first catch of the day. A little floater. Able to get the first, and now the running game back to work here for the Giants. And Josh Jacobs can't get anything on the plate to bring it down to a 2nd down and 10. Trying to match up playoff scenarios for this season. And that's going to be caught right there, and he'll get another set of downs. So 1st and 10 coming up. Rashard Duggins, or Duggins we should say. That was his first catch of the day, and big tight end. Rookie tight end at that. And 2 on the play there. It'll bring it to a 2nd and 8. 2:40 left here in the first quarter. Back for the pass, and gonna be caught by Neighbors. Gets his 2nd catch on this drive. It'll be a 3rd down and 4. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Wow, he's got it wide open in the end zone. What a shot downfield for the game's first touchdown. So the Giants respond quickly. Simple play, nobody guarding the back out of the backfield. And Junior on his first drive of the game is able to punch it in, and 7-0 ball game already here in the first quarter. Again, shout out to everybody in the building tuning in to this NCL Week 18 game of the week. Battle for first place in the NFC between the Niners and the Giants. Our Pats starts off with the ball for the 2nd time in this game today. And he does get a big first down run there for Harris. And a 1st and 10 now here at the 33-yard line. This Niners team can run the football. They're top 10 in running the football. 12th as far as points. Their bread and butter is their defense, though. They are a very stout defensive team. But, again, our Pats right now down 7. A far bunch, and that's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down and 5 now coming up. Stephen Harris has been able to run the football early in this game. He may want to stick to the habits of continuing to pound the rock a little bit on this Giants defense. I've had a little bit of a hard time stopping him, but right now this offense, and he should get the first, and he does. Push forward, does get the first down. It's a 1st and 10 with a minute left, or under a minute left. Here in the first quarter as Mayfield comes out in the gun. Brown on the slot side along with Metcalf on the far left. And hand it off to Harris again, this time straight up the middle to get 2. And bringing out a 2nd down and 8. 5th total of the day here for Harris. Trying to establish this running game for the Niners. And that'll do it for the first quarter. That's done. First quarter is complete. We got a 7-0 game as we move on to the second quarter. It is Week 18 game of the week of this NCL Fantasy League. 2nd down and 8 as we start the second quarter. Niners down 7. Giants on their first drive, if you're just tuning in, was able to get right downfield. led by Malik Neighbors. 2 catches on the drive. Quick flat play here. Will not get much. So 3rd down and 8. Our Pats is definitely not the best passing team, but having the opportunity right now to be able to, oh wow, they're going to call a flag. What is this flag going to be? To call a pass interference. I am not a fan of that call whatsoever. I did not agree with that call at all. The pass outside, that was kind of a bailout call in my opinion. Let's take a look at this here. Here's the question, where is the PI? How do you call that a PI? I don't agree with that call at all, but obviously Madden is Madden right now. Madden is doing its Madden things. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 10 now, hit the 41-yard line. Back to the passing on 3rd down, and that's going to be caught. He'll get the first. And our Pats will keep things moving. 1st and 10 now here at the 25. Gets him at least in field goal range. And obviously, our Pats wants to continue to get this thing in the end zone, straight up the middle, and gets a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3. Under 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. RPO to the outside is going to be caught and gets knocked down for the first. It's a 1st and goal. Now here at the 8-yard line. Just a handoff here to Harris. And knocked down for a 2-yard gain. Bring it to a 2nd and goal at the 6. Empty set this time here for Mayfield. Gets good protection and a beautiful shot on the side. And the Niners and our Pats punch in their first touchdown. Well, if you're our Pats, this is what you definitely needed. I mean, the coverage is simply not there, and that's an easy drag in for the touchdown. So a 7-7 ball game. As the Giants will dive down to 22-yard line, 1st and 10 coming up. As we get this thing going here in this first half so far. So I'll tell you what, so far so good with this game. You know, both of these guys, again, just trying to feel each other out, see what's going on within the game. We already had a punt by our Pats, but once again, our Pats is able on the 2nd drive to kind of just respond back to it. And you like to see that when you're dealing with an important game like this where somebody could get the number 1 seed and get a 1st-round bye. I mean, 1st-round byes are of the utmost importance, and they're definitely situations that you want to make sure that you're able to take advantage of if you can do it. So, again, big deal now. Now it's a tie ball game. Basically, call it in a nutshell, a 0-0 ball game. 1st and 10 here at the 22-yard line. Jacobs going to take off here, gets 4 on the play to bring it out to a 2nd down. So we talked earlier once again about the Titans. The Titans have already clinched the number 1 seed. So they have the advantage in the AFC. So they'll have a 1st-round bye already. They got a forced win this week. You know, it's late in the season, so you're going to see a lot of forced wins and losses, unfortunately. You know, guys are kind of getting ready for Madden 26, and on top of that, right now with college football 26 coming out, or that came out already, a lot of guys are tuned into that right now as well, and we get it. We get it. These things happen, especially at the end of the season. So 4th down and 4. The Giants gonna have to punt it out. So the Titans, again, we're talking about the AFC. The Titans lock in the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed is locked in as well, with the Miami Dolphins at the number 2 seed. The Chargers have the number 3 seed currently locked. And the number 4 seed right now, it's either going to be the Ravens or the Browns. The Ravens already got a forced win this week, and that was almost picked off. Got to bring it to a 3rd down and 9. The Ravens got a forced win this week. So if the Browns win against the Texans this week, then the Browns will get that 4th spot. And that's a big catch right there, and that'll get them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. And our Pats and the Niners really starting to move the sticks now as we get ready to hit the 2-minute warning. Good handoff here, and we'll get about 5 or 6 on the play. So we're officially now at the 2-minute warning. The 5th seed right now, the Buffalo Bills, they're locked in at the number 5 seed. Number 6 seed are the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then the 7th seed are the Denver Broncos. All those seedings are locked in right now. So the bottom line, the biggest thing for the AFC currently is it's either Ravens or Browns. All the other seeds are locked in. So whoever wins that game, they make the playoffs. Period. That's what it is. They have to, but the Browns have to beat the Texans. They have to beat the Texans. If the Browns beat the Texans, then they will win the division and make the playoffs. And that's another nice shot, and that is 2 touchdowns today. First tight end Davis. It is now a 14-7 lead, so 14 unanswered points here for our Pats. And take another look here. He is killing them with this corner route with the tight end. Actually, the last time around, it was an out route. But right now, Junior's having a hard time in covering the tight end, as he's got 2 touchdowns on the day today. And 1st and 10 coming up here at the 30-yard line. 52 seconds left until the end of the half. We'll talk a little bit about the NFC situation right now. In just a moment, well, around halftime, we'll talk about the NFC situation. And that is going to be incomplete, or bring it to a 2nd down and 10. Not the best of passes there. One thing we can tell you for certain with the NFC is that one of these guys is going to be the number 2 seed. We just need to find out who it's going to be. We'll know by the end of the game. It's a big gain right there. We'll get the 1st down on the play. So 1st and 10 here at the 37-yard line. Quick pass out. Oh, man, he had a lot of greenery on that right side of the hash marks, but able to only get 3 on the plays. He steps out of bounds. 2nd down and 7. Back to the pass again. Rolls out to the right side, and nothing's going to be there. So 3rd down and 7. 30 seconds left. Once again, guys, we appreciate everybody's viewership here tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Very important game for both the Giants and the 49ers, trying to lock in the top seed. And that is going to be caught for the first down. And the Giants now on a roll here. And moving to 6 with 24 seconds left. Trying to tie this game up. First and goal at the 6. Pistol set here. We'll hand it off to Jacobs, and he won't go anywhere whatsoever. And bring it out to a second and goal. So Giants with no more timeouts remaining. And just got a loss of 1 on the play, so back for the pass, and he's got him. Beautiful play. And the Giants respond right back and punch in a major touchdown. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Defense could not get there at all, and it's a big deal. So first and 10 here at the 30-yard line. With the handoff, a solid run once again for Harris. He has been an absolute beast today. 49 yards rushing in the first half. He has been incredible in running the football. First and 10 here with 12 seconds left. Going back to the pass, quick flat, and that's going to be incomplete. Actually happy that he threw that ball where he did, because it looked like the defense might have had a jump on that for a moment. Second and 10 here at the 41. It's good protection. And nothing is open, and that is smart to just not throw that football. Extremely smart indeed. And he'll take it into the half tied up. So first half of action tied up at 14 apiece. Once again, shout out to everybody in the building tuning in. Appreciate y'all being here for this NCL Fantasy League Week 18 game of the week, and a game that is of the utmost importance for both our Pats and Junior, as both of these guys are looking into possibly making the playoffs as the number 1 seed. So one of these guys are going to be the number 2 seed. Question is who it's going to be. We'll see what happens, but a very even-keel game here right now. We'll see what happens. We're going to talk a little bit more again, as I talked about earlier, about the NFC situation, what is happening in the postseason with them right now, as we have a lot of lock spots in the NFC as well. But let's get back to this game, because, again, a very important game, to say the least, as we start this third quarter of action. And the Giants will start off with the football. First and 10 coming up. So again, number 1 and number 2 seeds, it's either going to be the Giants or the Niners. Just depends on who wins this game. That's very simple. The 3rd seed right now is locked in as the Carolina Panthers. The number 4 seed can be the Bears or the Packers. Now we have to remember, with that 4th seed right now, the Packers, they play the Bucs this week. And then the winner will be in the playoffs. The Bears, they're getting a forced win this week. So if the Packers lose, the Bears win the division, and the Packers will more than likely not make the postseason. And we talked earlier about the AFC and what is going on between the Browns and the Texans. Both the Packers and Bucs and the Browns and Texans, those games have not been played yet. So again, these are important games that need to be played. And once those games get played, we can really determine who is going to be who in the playoffs. We're down to 7. And he's going to launch this, and that's an easy first down catch from Mitchell. So first and 10 coming up here at the 39-yard line. This time Richardson comes out here in the I-form set. 2 tight ends on the right side. Gets it to Jacobs, breaks to the outside. He's going to get a first, gets a solid block, and there goes Josh. Big gain on the play down to the 29-yard line, and a new set of downs. You got to love it when the guys block for you like this. Good chip block, and then they push up and still get another solid block. You gotta love it. Toss to the outside this time for Jacobs, and he gets another solid gain of 4 this time. That'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 6. So a little bit more going on in the NFC compared to the AFC as far as playoff seeding and things of that such. Really only one thing going on in the AFC. Everything else is pretty much locked. 3rd down and 6 here now at the 25-yard line. Richardson back for the pass. And Richardson's going to try to take off, but the acceleration simply was not there. And Garrett is able to get in there for the play, and it's a 4th and 12. So the field goal unit will come out. And McManus, he's going to miss it. Wow, that is huge. Junior misses it. Good cut inside and back outside again, and he'll get about 8 on the play. Stephen Harris with up to 57 yards right now on a 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard gain. Single back set, and Harris once again gets a solid run and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up is... Harris is looking good. Stephen Harris is looking really good. He had 1,296 yards coming into this game. 11 touchdowns. This time he hands it off to McLaughlin, and he'll get just a gain of 3. So 2nd down is 7. They're set to the right side for Mayfield. Metcalf, who we've not heard a lot about today. And this time he's going to get it to him, and he'll get the 1st down on the play. 1st and 10. DK Metcalf, he had just over 1,000 yards, just squeezed by with 1,007 coming into this game. Did have 12 catching touchdowns, though, with 58 receptions on the year. Again, coming into this game. And I believe that was his first catch of the day today. So definitely not targeting him tremendously. The main target on this 49ers team is De'Ami Brown. He came into the game with 64 receptions. Doesn't have a lot of yards to tackle up with those receptions, but we're down to 9 here at the 27-yard line. Corner route, and that is incomplete. He had him on that corner, just didn't put the right amount of touch on that football. So now he's got to be forced to kick the field goal. The Giants just missed theirs. We'll see what happens here. And that is going to go right through. So, Niners, they take the lead by 3. A 17-7 run in the last 2 quarters so far for the Niners. So 1st and 10 with 1:12 left here in the 3rd quarter. And a game right now that is, in a sense, teetering away from the Giants, but we'll see what happens here. If they can get a little bit of push offensively on this drive, and this is a pretty good offense. It's the 4th best offense scoring in the league. Jacobs with the carry here, cuts it inside, gets a great block. There goes Jacobs on his way, breaks another tackle, and finally knocked down at the 39-yard line, and a new set of downs for the G-Man. 1st and 10 as Josh Jacobs gets a big gain for Junior. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Up the middle here, and he will get nothing. He actually loses a yard on that play, and that'll bring it out to a 2nd and 11. One set to the right side here for Richardson. Looks like he might let this clock run out, and he will do just that. So that'll do it for the third quarter. Pause in the chat, everybody. It is that time. It is the fourth quarter in this game for Week 18. This is the battle for first place. 49ers and Giants. Winner of this game will be the number 1 seed in the NFC playoff race. The loser will be the number 2 seed. Not bad, but they won't have a week off. And good stuff right there by this Niners defense will bring it to a 3rd and 12. Arpats has played great in the past few seasons. And it looks like he has been improving and getting a little bit closer. And sometimes he will run into a brick wall of a team that he can't get by. He's been playing pretty good this season now. And that is going to be incomplete. So 4th and 12 at the 41. He can try a long field goal attempt here. Let's see what he decides to do. I believe the Giants, because they're taking a long time to make a choice here, they're probably trying to figure out if they can go for it on 4th, and looks like he can. So here we go, 4th and 12. Good protection. And launches that up, and that is going to be caught. The rookie getting it done again there. Duggins with a huge catch, and he is not playing like a rookie in this one. Some clutch catches here today for the rookie Duggins. Jacobs with the carry and gets hit the first time, doesn't go down, but this time finally down to the 10. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Only a 3-yard gain on that play, but continue to move the sticks. Toss to the outside here. He got great blocking on the outside, and Josh Jacobs will get knocked down to 3. So it's a 3rd and inches now. So 3rd and inches here at the 3-yard line. And hand this off again, and that's a fantastic stop for Arpat's defense, and now it's a 4th down and 3. Now, like we said earlier, look, he can go for it on 4th down if he wants to. The question is, do you want to go for it here on 4th down in a situation like this against an up-and-coming Arpats? His defense has played great throughout the season, but he's going for it here on 4th down. He's going to try to go 2 for 2 on his drive. And here it is, 4th down, quick pass, caught inside, Malik Neighbors once again. Oh, no, apologies, that's Downs. Why did I think that was Malik this whole time? Because I see the number 1, that's why. Do apologize for that. So 1st and goal now. And hand it off, but won't punch it in just yet. Bring it down to a 2nd down. I do apologize, guys. That was Josh Downs that has been having the football. I'm sitting there calling him Malik Neighbors. I'm so used to that. And he is going to punch this in, and the Giants respond with a big touchdown. respect it. He had to respect that middle. And Anthony Richardson, no big hits on him at all. It's a big quarterback, Couldn't get it out. 4-point lead now for the Giants. Junior has made his comeback. Now the question is, can Junior get his defense going here against R-Pats? R-Pats has not had a problem moving his football as he comes out here in the gun set. Mayfield back, and that level situation is very difficult to deal with in Madden. It's been like that for years. If you know how to run the levels scheme, you can dominate, no question. Quick out pass there. It's going to be caught by Metcalf, and it's knocked out to 32. Brings it to a 3rd down and 3. Now, obviously, 4th down hits here. You got to expect that R-Pats is going to go for it on 4th. So he comes out here in the gun. Not a tight end game here today, but this time the quick slant. And look at DK breaking the tackle and getting the 1st down on the play. That was a tremendous play there for a gain of 20 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Finds the slant. And that's a huge play. Good protection. Launches it up to DK Metcalf, and he cannot make the catch. Looked like DK had him beat there, but great job out of defense and just not giving up on the play and making that catch a little bit more difficult. So 2nd and 10 here at the 49-yard line. To the pass here again, and that's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down and 10. This time an empty set here for Baker Mayfield. Quick pass, caught. And he'll get another set of downs once again. The tight end work has been serious here today for R-Pats. And he gets him a new set of downs again. Clock continues to run. 1:30 left in this game. Back for the pass here, and that's a big sack. It's a fumble. But Mayfield is able to get it back quickly. But it is a loss of 13 as we hit a minute left in this game. Again, this is the battle for the #1 seed. And that's going to be incomplete, intended for Metcalf. Now bring it to a 3rd and 23 with 55 seconds left in this game. He doesn't give people time, and that's the thing. It's a 4th and 1. That is the crazy thing, is that R-Pats does not give people time. You got to be ready to play defense. He knows what he wants to call, and he calls it immediately. And the defense will get there for the stop. And that could very well do it. The Giants can lock it up. .43 seconds left. He's down to 1 timeout. All he basically has to do here is run the football. He could call a final timeout. If he can just use 3 seconds, this game will be over. And yep, it's at 40. And he could go ahead, get the 1st down, and kneel this thing down and call it a day. Junior and the Giants. They're going to lock up the #1 seed in the postseason. Unless something crazy happens here, because he's still running the football, and he really doesn't have to. Puts him over 100 yards rushing, and he doesn't have to run another play. Great game. That'll do it. Big game today for the Giants. They win this one 21-17. Excellent finish in this ball game. Incredible finish, guys. Those are the type of games you like to see here on Snypz TV Gaming. That was a lot of fun to check out today, no question about it. Tough game, but he got it done. Congratulations. Big win for the G-Man as they lock up the #1 seed, 21-17 in a huge game here today. That was some crazy play, no question about it. But again, Anthony Richardson gets a big win for the G-Man, and they lock up the #1 seed and a first-round bye. So postseason going to be starting up real soon. And again, that was a great game. That was a great game. Definitely had a blast calling the game tonight, man. That was a lot of fun. Heavy day of calling games today. We had a huge tournament earlier today, and then was able to call this game today. But that's gonna do it for us here tonight here on Snypz TV Gaming. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in throughout the day. For you guys that came through earlier today and finished off the day here with us here for the NCL Fantasy League as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Look, and the postseason is about to start, so I'm sure I'm going to get another call back, probably for the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if I'm going to get called for any other games, but Super Bowl, I'm sure we're going to get a call for, no question about it. All right, guys. Well, look, with that being said, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday night, everybody. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. And with that being said, it is your boy Snypz. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Take care. Be blessed. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're out, y'all. Slide, folks.